All right, so like I said, there are two fundamental events today. There's ADP non-farm employment change, which will come up by 1:15 p.m. and it's a dollar-based event. The second one is Donald Trump will give a speech by 9 p.m. Let's not bother so much about that. If you're not doing swing trading, you may not really bother about that one. So the key event today is the ADP non-farm employment change, which will come up by 1:15 p.m. And if the news comes out good for the dollar, then we expect a bullish movement on the dollar. And if it's bad for the dollar, then we expect a bearish movement. But then I'll take us straight to the chart and I'll show you my projection ahead of this news event. Sorry for those who were logged out. I know I just joined you. I apologize. The network is really, really bad this morning. Really bad. It's been terminated for quite some time, but let's just quickly do the analysis so that we can end and start our trading day. All right, so this is the USDCHF. That's the pair I'm looking at for this week, not just for the news that we're expecting today, for the entire week. This is my outlook on the USDCHF. Now, this instrument, I've said it many times, is trading at the support level. It's actually a key level. There's a resistance here. Sometime in the past, price has always been reacting around that same level where we have the current support. You can see the support on this instrument dates back to 2014. Each time price hit this level since 2014, there has been a reaction. It did in 2014, 2020, thereabout, and on up till now. So technically, we'll be looking for an opportunity for price to go in the bullish direction. So from the monthly time frame to the weekly, even to the daily, currently price is now forming an inverse head and shoulder around that same previous support level. So technically, we'll be looking for an opportunity to buy the USDCHF. So today, either today or any kind of news that comes up in the course of this week, if the data comes out good for the dollar, I anticipate a bullish breakout on the USDCHF. And that even includes the NFP on Friday, except if market structure changes before then. I always like to put a disclaimer, except that. But if the data for the dollar comes out in any way good for the dollar, I'm expecting the price to break out above the neckline of the inverse head and shoulder, and that should trigger us into buy. However, if the data comes out bad for the dollar, what we'll experience is a retracement, like what happened earlier in the week, a retracement. Then later on, we should still expect a continuation. So I remain bullish on the dollar, even till the end of this week. Like I said, except the market condition changes. So that's all I have on our fundamental today. We are bullish on the dollar. Now, on the other hand, there are some other pairs which technically market is reacting, or they are reacting to what market condition, and as such will be tradable. And the first on the list I want to look at is the Euro AUD. And this one, to be honest, is my favorite at the moment. I always tell people I don't have any favorite currency pair. It's the one that lines up with my trading strategy at the moment. That is the one that is my favorite. So this is a Euro AUD on the weekly time frame. And we can clearly see that price is trading within a rising wedge pattern. Price has done a series of higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and the next wave is a higher low. All right, so we established that on the weekly time frame. And if we zoom it out bigger, we discover that still on that same weekly time frame, where the previous rejection candle here and currently another rejection candle is forming, which is also expected to drive price downwards. And on the daily time frame, yesterday the market closed as a tweezer top. That's equally another bearish pattern. And we're having a pattern that is looking like a double top also, and that may drive price downwards further. But then we'll look for possible entry around the 4-hour time frame. And we can clearly see that we're having that double top Yeah, forget that there is this middle. It's actually looking a lot like a double top. Double top is just like a letter M. That's what I'm seeing presently on the 4 hour time frame. And I'll draw my trend line here. And it's very clear that the trend line, the lower trend line, is already broken on the 4 hour time frame. If you're doing a swing trader, you can place a sell on the Euro AUD at the it's all great, it's all bearish. Uh, as a confirmation, RSI is clearly below 50. MACD is yet to cross below zero, but like I always say, it's not really a must be time to expect that to cross. So I'm bearish on the Euro AUD. It's a swing setup, and at least price is expected to hit the neckline region here as the first profit taking level. Now, this one, I would say you can leave your profit as per discretion, but the first profit can hit as much as 50 pips on this instrument. So I'm bearish on the Euro AUD. I'm also looking at the GBP CHF. So this one is, it's been actually experiencing a range for quite some time, and we don't have any pound related news at the moment. Maybe we should just ignore it. It's been such an enormous number of range around this. Maybe we should just ignore the GBP CHF, and look for another instrument. I'll also be looking at the New Zealand card. Now, this setup I give on the Euro AED, please take note, it's a swing. It's a swing. So we'll say it's more for those who do swing trading. For more signals, make sure you are connected to our funded client group. Yeah, we get a lot of type of signals there, scalping, day trading. But this particular one, like I said, is a swing. So if it does not suit your trading style, there's nothing to worry about. Because of the day, you will get a signal, a signal group that suits your trading style. All right, so this is the New Zealand card, and this one is equally ripe for trading also. Now, this is New Zealand card on the daily time frame. You can see that price bounced off this trend line, the uptrend line, and the tip of the rejection candle is touching it. And currently, price is in the bullish trend. You can see a falling wedge, and this is actually a double bottom pattern. So price has broken out. You can also take a buy on the New Zealand card. Again, it's also a swing. Take note, it's a swing. And at least price is expected to target this level as a first profit-taking level, and that's some 23 pips away. So I'm bullish on both the Euro AUD and I'm bullish on the New Zealand card, both of them for our time frame. And the other confirmation for this New Zealand card also is that the RSI is already clearly above 50 and it's on 54. So we expect other bullish movement on the New Zealand card. All right, so those are the two instruments I want to show us. I'm bearish on the Euro AUD, I'm bullish on the New Zealand card. They're already ripe, but then they are both swing trade setup. And for the news later today, like I said, I'm bullish on the USDCHF. So we're going to end the analysis here. Like I said, network is really, really unstable, so we don't need to stay too long. I'll just take a few questions as a roundup. So Prince Davison is asking me to check gold. Now, I've said it from the beginning of the week, you need to trade gold with a lot of caution, except you have a specialized strategy. If it's not aligning completely with your trading strategy, then you need to be very, very careful of trading gold. Don't just work on a general assumption. I hold a bullish outlook on the dollar. So if there's no geopolitical event that will trigger gold, maybe gold may go bearish, possibly. And yesterday, this on the daily time frame now. On the daily time frame, we can see we have a perfect looking rising wedge pattern, and the candle that closed yesterday closed as a rejection candle. So technically, we may be having some bearish movement on gold. But then that's on the higher time frame. It will still flip down to lower time. So I would have preferred if we equally have a kind of a resistance, but then gold is trading at its all-time high, so there's no resistance in view. So on 4 hour, I'm not seeing anything on 4 hour. This is 1 hour. All right, what I would just say on this is this. It's not really a clear setup. However, if price is able to break out below this lower trend line, if it extends to this region, if we have a new candle that breaks out below this lower trend line, then we have an opportunity to sell gold. RSI is already below 50 and MACD is already below 0. So just wait for a new candle to open below that trend line, and that may give an opportunity to sell gold. But then please trade it with a lot of caution. US oil. William, sorry, did you say yes? Euro AUD is bearish, but take note, sir, it's a swing. It's a swing setup. It's a 4 hour setup. Swing trading actually is a medium-term trading. It means your trade could last for days. You understand? It will last for days, and it's going to last for this. I mean, hours too. It all depends, but the standard for swing trading is that it's a trade that will last for days, and the stop loss may be wider than that intraday. And that's why when I give certain signals, I will let you know so that you don't get because not everybody is a swing trader. So if you know you're a day trader, just stick with this trading signals. Like I said, if this is not suitable for you, wait for a signal, and a signal will surely get one. All right. Somebody is asking me to check US oil. Trying to get US oil. Okay. There's actually no clarity around US oil at the moment. There's no setup at the moment. Then if anyone shows up later, we'll surely let you know. There's none. Uh, okay, we have a channel there, but then we're not having a corresponding resistance. I prefer if we have a corresponding resistance on the daily, but we don't really have that. But notwithstanding, well, let's just see how this goes. Now, this is what I can say about it, and please trade it with a lot of caution. If price, if there is a range around this region, in this channel, price has done it. Higher highs and higher lows, higher highs, and technically we should be having the higher low. Now, if price breaks out below this current range, then it will target the next lower trend line of the channel. So for the person asking about US oil, wait for a clear breakout below this channel region I've drawn before you trigger a sell on the US oil. Confirm with your RSI to be below 50. And in this case, make sure your MACD is clearly below 0. It's very important because we don't have a corresponding resistance on the daily time frame. So you want to make sure your MACD at least can be an additional layer of confirmation in this kind of instance. So technically, we're bearish in the US oil. And you may watch this video again so that you can understand what I just said. That's for Benedicta. Augustine is asking me to check Euro USD. Okay, Williams understands me. All right, that's perfect. All right, so I'll check Euro USD and BTC, and we'll be done after checking Euro USD and BTC. Okay, I think I found BTC first. So let's look at BTC. All right, so now we can see the price reacted at this Fibonacci level. This is Fibonacci 50 level. So earlier, some couple of months back, there was a double top here, which led price downwards. And I go to Fibonacci 50. Fibonacci 50 is usually a key level where price will actually retrace or reverse. Price usually reacts to Fibonacci 50. And this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing this on the daily time frame. I'm seeing an inverse head and shoulder forming, on the daily. Now, it will take some time. What I'm trying to say technically is that we may be still be expecting the bull run to continue. More so yesterday, we had a bull movement all through yesterday. It's an inverse head and shoulder. And this region here will be the neckline. All right. So if price breaks above the neckline region, then the bull run will continue. If a new candle, you can see price is testing that new neckline region. Even price also tested the next Fibonacci level, which is 13.2, and that's what is responsible for the current retracement we're having. If a new candle is able to break out above this level, then we have the continuation of the bull run on BTC USD. However, let's go down to the lower time frame. Let's go down to 4 hours. Okay, price has not touched that Fibonacci level yet. Okay, this is 4 hour, 1 hour. You may have to wait for price to break out above this level for you to have a sustained bullish trend, except if price is able to drop to this region here, where you can have, this is a key level here. Yeah, we have a resistance, a support. If price can drop to this level and form a rejection candle, yes, you can trigger a buy from this region. Please take note of what I said. If it drops to that region and forms a rejection candle on its way back up, you can enter a buy safely from here. Otherwise, you might have to wait for price to at least break out above this level here before you can trigger a buy, because there's a major resistance up there. So just exercise. You can see the current candle is looking like it's a rejection candle, but let's wait and see if price can drop to this. From there, if it forms a rejection candle just like this, is an example of a rejection candle. Is a candle with long shadow and small. So if it can retest this region here, can just sorry, I'm not. I don't mean it to go down. As in, it just drops here, then you can buy it or even to this next standard, make quite some profit. So I hold a bullish outlook to see. And I'll check the Euro US. Euro USD has not really been stable in the last couple of days. It's been more of ranging, and I will advise to trade with a lot of confidence. I'm not seeing anything clear around it. So, about the Euro USD. And finally, Madam Wanaji is asking about Euro CHF. So let me check that. Should be done with that. All right, for Euro CHF, I remember dropping this setup on our WhatsApp groups, on all the WhatsApp groups, even the Telegram groups last week. I think it was last week, Friday, thereabout. And I dropped it with another instrument. And I said I was bullish. And yes, price did break out into the bullish direction. But then it will be traced. Now it's trying to form a double bottom, might go up. So this is my current view. At least it's gone slightly in the direction where we anticipated it to go to earlier on. In fact, it got quite close to Fibonacci 50, and that's why there was the retracement. So if it breaks out above this region as a neckline, then we'll have further bullish breakout on the Euro CHF. So it's not yet the time to place a buy. I mean, except if you were already in and it's retraced on you, then you may hold on. It's expected to go back up. What I'm seeing is on a letter W, which is a double bottom pattern. And RSI is currently at 53. MACD is still above 0. So you should expect it to still go back up. And why I believe it will still go back up, see, all these things a function of analysis. Because on the daily time frame, just a second. On the daily time frame, this is where I got the analysis from. We have a previous resistance here. Price broke that resistance, it became support. So technically, we should be expecting a bullish continuation. So that's the outlook for that on the bigger time frame. So from the daily, we expected a bullish movement. So on the 4 hour, it has done some movement, it retraced, then trying to form a double bottom from where we still expect a bullish continuation. So I still hold on to a bullish outlook on the Euro CHF. All right, so that'll be all from my analysis this morning. Do trade safe and enjoy the rest of the day. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
God bless you. Have a nice day.
You too,
Yes.
man.